Hi all, I welcome you to Intuitively with Mansha, your safe space where you can explore astrology, tarot readings, and intuitive guidance with me. So, guys, for today, I'll be covering what is stopping you from achieving your most abundant life in the form of challenges and blockages which the collective is facing. In the end, I'll pull out some angelic guidance for you. So I've already shuffled the deck and laid out 3 cards for you. So to begin with, the first card which I'm getting is of the lone wolf, which tells that so basically it is asking, are you really a loner, or are you afraid of loving someone who could hurt you deeply? So I believe that some of you might have gone through a very difficult relationship in your recent past or in your past in general, so which has actually hurted you deeply, and it still stays with you in form of emotional wounds. And I see that there are a lot of blockages around your heart chakra which needs to be resolved and healed, so that you can move ahead in your life. So you might be stuck on those relationships or those situations or people who have hurted you in some way. And I see that some of you have closed yourself to such an extent that if people are extending their support, their friendship, or their love towards you, then you might be blocking it, you might be sabotaging it, because you feel that it is too good to be true, or that you are not worth it, or you are not deserving of it completely. So you might be feeling lesser of yourself, that you do not deserve such support or compassion from people around you. However, I see there are people who are nurturing, who are giving, and who want to be there as a part in your journey, but you might be pushing them away. And this actually happens subconsciously. We are not even aware that we are doing it. Obviously, we know that we are pushing them, but we do not know why we are pushing them away, because we are unhealed. And the society doesn't talk about healing yourself from a traumatic relationship or some sort of event. You might have lost somebody close to you, okay, in recent past, and you are unable to cope with it. Or you might have lost your finances, you might have lost some sort of a career growth, or maybe a job or a business. There might be some sort of losses in your finances. It not only relates to losing out people in your life in terms of loved ones, in terms of a partner. In general, I see that the collective is moving towards being a lone wolf. That energy is coming out quite strongly here. Some of you definitely, I can see that, have gone through a very challenging, traumatic relationship, and I'm pretty much sure that it would have shattered you to your core, that you have stopped trusting people in your environment, you have stopped relying on people. You feel that I can do everything on my own, I do not need to rely on people, because in the end everybody is going to hurt you. So however, I can see that for some of you it could have happened in the near past. For others, it might be a couple of months or years as well. However, there is still so much of trauma there that it is still holding you it's been years yet you haven't been able to come out of it. And I am sending my deepest compassion and love towards you. But I can share with you to a personal experience that it is so important to come out of that trauma bond. It actually bonds us to the person with whom we felt a very deep connection. If it was a relationship, if we were really happy working somewhere, with somebody, however things wouldn't have gone as per us, but we were very happy there. So it is actually bonding us to that experience, and we are unable to come out of it because we haven't healed yet. As I say this, 555 on my timer, which talks about major change in the collective. And as we are approaching June 9, where Jupiter is moving into Cancer, and it is actually giving us an opportunity to heal our deepest emotional wounds, our childhood wounds, our mother wounds, and detach from any sort of trauma bond, and to really heal ourselves and really nurture ourselves, take care of us. Because in the end, if we are full of love, that is when we can share that love and warmth with others. You cannot pour from an empty cup, right? So first we need to fill our cup. Fill our cup. So with this, I can see that there are you might be overthinking about a particular situation constantly. Okay, so you are living in past. I can see that there is a spiral, downward spiral. So you start from one situation, then you move to some other situation which is not working or which hasn't worked in your life, then you move on to third situation, and from there you feel that, okay, why me? Why bad things are happening to me? However, this is an old pattern which you need to break from. Okay, you need to try something new, obviously, if you want to come out of this, and if you want to live a very deeply fulfilling and emotionally empowering life for yourself, then you need to come out of these old patterns, and you need to rewrite how you are talking with yourself. So because self-talk is really important, and thoughts are very important, because that is what actually drives us and our reality. Okay, so you can talk about manifestation or law of attraction. It begins from how you talk about yourself, to yourself and to others. Do you believe in yourself, or do you feel that you are still unworthy of receiving a certain amount of money in the form of maybe salary or income? Or are you not enough for having the love of your life by your side, or having the kind of travel you want to have? Maybe you want to backpack okay, or around the world, or maybe you want to be on a cruise. For some of you, you might want to travel abroad for higher studies. You might not be having enough money or enough support from your family. I think I'm talking to some Indian kid here. But then, do you believe in yourself that you can do it? Or do you feel that no, there is so much challenge and hardship around me that I cannot do it? So it starts from how you talk about yourself to yourself when nobody is around, when nobody is listening. Is it positive self-talk or is it negative self-talk? That is what is going to impact you tremendously, trust me. So now I have already pulled out an angelic guidance for you. Okay, so I've already meditated on these cards, before doing this reading. And the message that I'm going to give you, the guidance is again in line with what your blockages or challenges are currently. And trust me, it's really powerful. As I was meditating on the card and I was reading the explanation from the guidebook, I felt like regal energy coming out of it. I felt so powerful, I felt really energized and to take on any challenge that comes is coming towards me as well. So I think that is the message for collective too. So the card that I got is of a lion. So lion actually represents fire sign. So you might be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sag, or you are being asked to have the energy, have the courage, the power, the resilience, the strength, and the passion, the fire of an Aries, a Leo, or a Sag here. So the other day I was reading a quote which is aligning, and I'm getting the message that if you want, so the message is for a cat. So for a cat to transform into a lion, it needs to change its eating habits. That is, stop eating rats, stop hunting on rats. For a cat to become a lion, it should transform its habits. It should not hunt for rats anymore. Okay, that is what is the message here is, that you need to leave the old patterns. You need to let go of things that are not serving you. Okay, and you need to come into the alignment of being a lion or a lioness, depending on male or a female. So this is the card. It's very vibrant, very beautiful. So if you see the lion here, just see how powerful, how visionary it is depicted, And so lion, or this energy, is asking you to let go of the old and to come in power, to take charge of your life, because nobody else is going to do that for you. Only you can help yourself, right? And if you feel that there is stuckness, then take a pause and try to heal yourself first, and maybe do journaling and take one day at a time. Maybe make a schedule that this is how I'm going to heal my trauma, come out of those emotional upheaval or trauma bonds, and how to move forward, how to ascend into a higher self. So, and then maybe transforming from there. Okay. If I pick up the guidebook, it is so it tells that lion is, once you come into your power, you will be very hard to access. For some of you, maybe that might be important. You need protection around yourself. Maybe people are taking too much advantage of you. So you need to build a safe space around yourself as well. And lion is quite resilient, detail oriented, observant as well of the situations, of the people around you. So if you feel that there are red flags in a particular situation or around some person, then you need to take action immediately, or you need to move in another direction, or maybe you need to call out that particular behavior or event, whatever is happening. Okay, just take what resonates. So in the end, what I'm going to tell you is that this energy is talking about self-mastery. Whatever you feel is not working for you, if you want to make any changes around your habits, around your behavior, around your thought process, just go ahead and do that one step at a time. Come into that self mastery mode, That is how everything will align for you, and that's how you will ascend as well. Okay, so if you feel you are out of balance, then please do journaling, take help of your loved ones, because again, from the beginning, as I was mentioning, that you are being a lone wolf, though there are people who want to help you, but you are pushing them away. So there is a message for some of you strongly that there are people who are willing to help you in your difficult time. Okay, so trust on those. Not everybody is a red flag. There are so many green flags around us. So just recognize, just try to have a detail oriented, observant mind where you can differ a red flag from a green flag, and then go for it. Just trust as well from people. Just trust the people around you. So move towards self mastery. I hope this message was helpful for you, and if you resonated with it, please drop a lion or a lioness emoji for me in the comment section. Share this reading with whosoever can benefit from it, and do click on the subscribe icon and subscription button and the bell icon so that you do not miss any reading uploaded by me. And I'll see you in my next reading. Till then, please take care of yourself, and I'm sending you lots of love and light. Namaste. Bye.